Hello! Happy New Year! Hey Greg, hey Doc. What's up? Our timing is immaculate, godly even. It sure is, Greg. Alright. Hope you all are having a happy new year. I know I just saw you all yesterday. Probably not too much has changed since yesterday and today, but I don't know, you never know. Thanks for coming again. We are going to finish up our year in review doodles. Last evening, yesterday, that's the word. We got through January and January through June. So we're gonna finish it up today. Keep talking about what we how 2023 went for us or for me. Can't believe I haven't seen you stream since last year. I know, I know, right? It's been a whole year. It's been a whole year. Can't believe it. Time flies so fast. Okay. We're I'm really happy for you that you got a chance to use that joke. Cleaning your living room for the last 4 hours, had to unplug the router, connected it back, and 20 seconds later your stream started. Oh wow, it's fate. Gamerbeeb, hello! Happy New Year to you. Thanks for coming in on January 1st. I'm honored. Hope you're having a good year so far. You worried I was missing stream? No, I started late. I started like 20 minutes late. I'm very sorry. So it worked out. Yeah, Happy New Year! How's it going? All right. Let's start with July. Start with July. Okay, so July was a packed month. Played a lot of games in July. I played Outer Wilds. I played Barbie Writing Club. I played Chrono Cross. I played Stray. I don't know how I'm gonna doodle all of these things in the same little panel here, but we'll try. I'm not even entirely sure what I should draw for Outer Wilds. I guess maybe I could draw the ship. Draw the ship. Barbie Writing Club, clearly the Hey, that's a childhood favorite. There's mystery, there's drama, it's got it all. Don't knock it till you try it. Though the only problem is it runs terribly on modern computers. I remember I had a really hard time getting it to run on my PC and like have it in a streamable state. A cute little four-eyed blue fella, true. Yeah, happy New Year, Juicebox. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good New Year's Day. I need to look up a picture of the Outer Wilds protagonist. Make the cat the centerpiece? I should. What does a stray cat look like? I'm not very good at drawing cats. They kind of all just end up looking like the way I draw Marble. Oh, the stray cat is so cute. He's very orange. Orange cat. Okay. July was a lot of adventure games. That's a good emote. Good emote. Excellent emote. He's got the little backpack on. My marble drawings never do justice to his big ears. I know! It's sort of hard to capture. Did I draw the little, like, robot thing? Very robot thing. It looks kind of like a... Like, I don't know, like a PS1 controller? Hello, Alexander Dean! Happy New Year! Honestly, love that game. Didn't understand why people had so much negativity toward it. To Stray? Really? Yeah, I played it much later. Like, Stray came out a while ago, right? I played it a lot later, I think, than a bunch of other people, so I didn't really keep up on the discourse. Why did people hate it? I thought it was a great game. I thought it was great. Need to draw, let's see, how do I draw these alien people? I've never drawn an anime character with 4 eyeballs. So here's what I'm doing, I guess. Do they have 3 fingers? Said it was too boring or linear? Ah. People's complaints were very centered on the price to length ratio. Ah, I see. I loved walking around searching every little nook and cranny. The city areas were the best part. Yeah, I didn't think it was too linear. Like, there was a lot of adventuring you could do. I mean, I think if you just wanted to speed through the game, it was pretty straightforward. I guess that's maybe what people mean. Happy New Year! Hey, Beanie! Happy New Year. I cannot find a good reference picture of the Outer Wilds alien people. I think they have 3 fingers, right? They have 3 fingers. This is the worst drawing ever. It was. It is short. That's true. 2 fingers and a thumb. Good enough. What else we got? Chrono Cross. I need to draw Sergey as a cat man. Because that is the... Chrono Cross is a really weird game. I'm glad I played it, but it was very strange. Did you do anything fun last night? What did I do? I watched, my husband downloaded like the Kohaku show. You know that New Year's Japanese music show? My husband downloaded it, so we downloaded it, or we watched it, and enjoyed all the latest J-pop. Also, Queen performed that really randomly. The Queen was there, but they only performed 1 song. It's like you call Queen and have them perform in Japan for TV, and then you just have them play 1 song. Like, what are you doing? We also watched after the fact the Hololive countdown. They had a New Year's concert thing. That was pretty fun. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what about you all? Did you all do anything interesting for New Year's? Besides watching the shows, I didn't really do too much. Pretty much just watched some music shows and then enjoyed some oh, excuse me. Okay. There were some fireworks going on in the distance. My cat was not a fan of that. But it wasn't too loud. It didn't last too long. You both watch Hololive? Did you force him? No, he's a Hololive fan too. Actually, he's more of a Hololive fan than I am, I think. So, no forcing. We were both interested in watching it. Watch Lethal Weapon and ate Chinese food. Nice. I need to draw a horse. Barbie Riding Club horse. Thank you. No sneezing allowed on Twitch. Oh no, I'm gonna get banned. Oh no. You like my horse drawing? Okay. I don't know. Wife and boyfriend went to New Year's party hosted by their workplace, but I had to work. Oh no! Hope you get a chance to rest. Cats don't have problems with fireworks, interestingly. That is interesting. Marble is running around like growling. He's like, stop it! Stop it! He's like growling and running around. Move my robot friend a little bit more down. Go. Alfredo with kielbasa. Ooh. What's kielbasa? I feel dumb. Is it like a thing that everyone knows about? I don't know what that is. Kabasa? Kabasa. Alfredo with kabasa. Polish sausage similar to pepperoni. Ooh, that does sound good. That sounds very good. I don't like my Sergey drawing. He do surgery on his face. There we go. Good cold and good hot. Mmm. Compare it more to andouille, but yes. Got it. Orange cat. Orange cat. How do I draw an orange cat? Orange cat. That sounds good. Yeah, I don't usually do anything special for New Year's. Remember one year when I was in grad school? When I was living with roommates. One of my, I was kind of, I had actually two roommates, but one of them I wasn't really like friends with. I don't know. I like never saw her, but the other one I was like friends with. And then like on New Year's Eve, she asked me, she's like, oh, are you gonna do anything for New Year's? And I was like, no. Are you? She's like, no. And I was like, do you wanna come outside of our rooms and say hi when it turns midnight? She's like, okay. So then, I don't know, we were just like doing our own thing, and then at midnight, we like both opened our doors and we're like, Happy New Year! Ah! Kind of like did a little dance in the hallway, and they were like, okay, bye. And she's like, bye. She was a good roommate. I should message her and see how she's doing. Cool person. Never even heard of andouille. I have heard of it. I think it's used in a lot of like Southern cooking. Southern American South cooking. Not South America cooking. How do I draw the stripes on this cat without making it look like he has insane eyebrows? Just like this, I guess. It's a French Cajun sausage you most commonly see in Cajun dishes like jambalaya and gumbo. Yeah. That's how it should be, honestly. Oh, my New Year's thing. My New Year's partying strategy. Grad school New Year's partying strategy. I mean, I think grad students went and partied. I just wasn't one of the partying students. I was a boring girl. Still am, but that's the way I like it. Okay. This does not look like the stray cat at all, but this is as good as we're gonna get. Don't put yourself down and call you boring. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. The nose is not working out. Okay, good enough. I attempted to do a weed again last night, much more responsibly. It went much better, but I might have missed the boat on being a weed person. Oh. Well, that's fine. You don't have to force yourself. Yeah, definitely don't force yourself if you're not feeling it. I'm glad it went better. Too old at this point? Oh, like is it like the physical feelings are just like too much? Can't smoke anymore, did it too much. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things in life are kind of like that. You do it too much and then you're just like, nah. So lethargic afterwards and your throat really hurts. Streaming tonight is gonna be interesting. Oh no. Yeah, that does not sound pleasant. What are you gonna be doing for your stream? I never really got a good look at this like robot friend. Oops, a bit too dark. He looks like a controller. Working on a new Pokemon trainer commission. Oh. Very nice. I want to do commissions. It has been years since the last time I did a commission. I want to do commissions, but I'm like... I don't know. Can I? Am I gonna be responsible enough and like finish them on time? I don't know. I'm stressed. Stressed about having obligations. But I really do like doing commissions. I have fun doing them. I like talking to people about their like characters and stuff. I'm being like, tell me about them so I can like draw them in an appropriate pose. I'm not a weed person either, but maybe we need a JoJo stream, a weed stream. You know, I won't lie. I'm certainly curious about how I'll react to it. But I don't know. That sounds like something I would never do. Weed produces joy to some. Oh, interesting. Like, I don't really even have that much of a reaction to, like, alcohol. Like, I just get kind of... I think I'm, like, mailing some of the weed. Oh, no, please don't. I don't really have that much of a reaction to, like, alcohol, even. Like, I just feel bad. I think I have that gene where I'm, like, kind of allergic to it. Because I'm pretty sure my dad has it, too. Like, where you just kind of get red. You don't really get intoxicated. You just kind of get red, and then everything hurts. Despite the unfortunate after effects, I did get a few more fun highlights from last night's Silly Brains. It was Christmas last year. Merry everyone, happy halls. I can hear underwater now. Your wife's allergic to alcohol. Ah, okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have that. So I don't know. I've never really... The histamine. Ah, okay, yeah. I don't know what the mechanics of it is. Yeah, I get real red. Like, my whole body gets all red. It's not a good sight. Oh no, my browser's crashing. Why? But yeah, I've always been told, like, people, you know, especially when I was in grad school, I was not I was saying I was not a party student. But there are students around me who are party students, and then, you know, they would be like, "Hey, Julie, you wanna come to the bar?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm not really a drinker." And they're like, "What?" They're like, "But you're Korean. Koreans love to drink." And I'm like, I guess. I mean, it is a big, like, cultural thing. But not me. I die. I just die. I'm not gonna be fun to be around. I'll just be, like, really, maybe a little bit cranky, and just, like, not happy. If you have, like, grass or pollen allergies, sometimes it can make you react to a lot of alcohol. Oh, wait, that makes so much sense. My dad has really bad pollen allergies. And I have kind of grown out of it, but I used to too. Or maybe I just live in a place that I'm not as allergic to, but yeah, my dad has really, really bad, like, pollen allergies. Oh, what a great cat. This is the perfect, most fitting coloring for Thank you. I feel like it doesn't look like the stray cat. Maybe because I gave it more of, like, an expression. That's okay. Half the planet loves drinking. What a strange reaction that person. I don't know. The oh was the most Korean sound I've ever heard you make. You know what's interesting is I feel like I've collected more Korean mannerisms than I did when I was younger. I think. And I don't know if it's very devious. Yeah. I mean, you gotta be a little devious if you're a cat that goes into random houses and scratches on the carpets, as you do in that game. I've collected more Korean mannerisms as I've gotten older. I'm sure it's some sort of, like, not on purpose. Like, I didn't sit down one day and was just like, I'm gonna try to be more Korean. But, like, well, actually, I guess I do that with the language thing, but I don't know. I just kind of, like, picked up on stuff. Maybe subconsciously trying to like, absorb the culture or, like, live it, maybe. Oh man, it's actually really hard to find Outer Wilds reference pictures. Like, I'm finding a lot of fan art, but not, like, actual art. What do the gloves look like? Tell me, what do the gloves look like? Can't tell. Like I started saying aigu, which is sort of, it's like a Korean exclamation. I think it's kind of old fashioned too. I don't think like young people say it, but my parents said it. Like people my parents' age say it, aigu. It's sort of like a come on, or like it's like a oh man, or like a oops. I don't know. It's hard to, I don't know how to translate it. I started saying it after I got Marble, actually, because I would say it to him when he like knocks stuff over. Aigu, the new Apple product. 사랑해요. 감사합니다. Yeah. Those are good words to know. Oops. When I first thought you were saying aibo, which is Japanese for partner. I know that because of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi and Yami Yugi call each other aibo. Those are the only 2 sentences I learned as I know. Those are pretty good sentences. Let's see. Oh, my Outer Wilds person has like freckles. Draw some freckles. Like Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur freckles. I know it because of Kamen Rider. I love you is my go-to first sentence. Any language I want to know something about. Makes sense. Have I already told you about how my racist Confederate mom is also a huge Korea boo? Really? Wow. That sure is a combo of personality traits. She only listens to K-pop, pays for my Netflix so she can use it to watch for K-dramas, even taught my dogs tricks in Korean. Wow. That's, I mean, that's kind of impressive. I guess I'm glad she enjoys the K media. K culture. I drew this outfit so bad, but it's okay. It's fine. I don't remember what show it is, but she even wrote the most popular fanfic for a specific K-drama on... Oops. Oh, sorry. Wait, I want to know the mysteries. I mean, your mom sounds kind of cool, except for the fact that she's racist. It's sort of a shame. That's a real shame. What was it? Are you able to like type it without the... I guess there's like a dot in it? What a sentence to join in on. Good dude. What's up? Happy New Year. That's the best. Oh, fanfiction.net. Ah, okay. A specific K-drama. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. She showed it to me years ago when I still talked to her, but I don't remember which drama it was based on. That's okay. I probably wouldn't know what it is anyway. I'm actually not a big K-drama person. Actually, I don't think anyone in my family is. I think my youngest sister has watched a couple of K-dramas. But I can't really ever get into them. I always find them very cheesy. I've tried a couple, and I'll be like, I can't with the love and like the love story here. I just can't. The only ones I've watched are I watched Dokebi, and I think I talked about that on stream a little while ago. I watched Dokebi, and I watched is that it? Is that the only K-drama I've ever watched? That can't be right. I watched part of Winter Sonata, I think. Which I'm kind of glad for, because I can kind of understand the memes now. I remember there was a period in the early 2010s when PBS started airing a bunch of K-dramas late at night. What? Yeah, I did speak about Dokebi. It gets really... It gets weird. But I couldn't stop watching it. I was like, I have to figure out what happens. I want to know what happens. So I don't know. And actually the love story that I liked the most in that show was not the main love story. I liked the side. There's like a side couple, like two side characters that fall in love, and I liked their story more. So I really wanted to find out what happened with them. There's a character called Dokebi in R6. What is R6? Dun, 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 dun. Rainbow Six Siege. Ah, I've never played those. It sounds like a war game. Is it like a code name? Dokebi is kind of a cool code name. That can't be the only K-drama I've ever watched. I've tried. There's one about what is it called? There's one that was really popular a little while back about like a rich lady who like accidentally parachutes into North Korea. Like she's like parachuting for fun and then accidentally parachutes into North Korea and then falls in love with a North Korean soldier guy. I tried watching that, and then I was like, I hate this. It was really contrived. I was like, how did you parachute across the... Anyway. The code name, but she's Korean, so it works. Ah, I see. Rather parachute into... I don't know. Yeah, it seems like it wouldn't end very well. I don't think I made it past the first episode, so I don't exactly know what happens, but she's like lost in the DMZ or like close to the DMZ, and then like this North Korean soldier is like there also for some reason, and he like finds her, but he doesn't want her to like get killed, so he like helps her kind of like stay on the down low. So it's like, but I don't know, like, it's just like, and then there's all these like moments that it's like, oh, stay down, and he like hugs her close, and I'm like, ah! Ah! It's like that trope in anime where it's like, you know, you watch like a trashy romance anime, and then it's like, oops, I fell, and now we're like on top of each other or whatever. It's like that. Like, I hate that. It makes me die inside. I heard DMZ is DMV and very confused. Equally traumatic. Do not want to go to either of those places. Yeah, I visited the border like many years ago. I was there for like it was sort of like a exchange student trip, sort of, but it was like a group thing. It was like a thing that was like part of a program at my school when I was in college. And as part of the like trip, we went to the DMZ, the South Korean side of the border. And I remember there was a gift shop there, and the gift shop had bootleg Stanford's hoodies for sale. And I was like, why? I have a picture of it somewhere. What is Chrono Cross Man called? His name is Sergey? S-E-R-G-E, Sergey. Gift shop of a war zone, kind of crazy. I know, right? It's like, what? I mean, I guess it is a tourist location, so I don't know. You gotta make money somehow, I guess. Sergey. Sergey. I don't know. I called him Surge for like the first like couple hours I was playing it. Oh, and by the way, if you're I didn't finish. I ended up not finishing it on stream also. It was like I was like, this game is too long. I don't think I can play this on stream. Also, it's very weird. But yeah, I remember the bootleg Stanford sweaters. Only heard people call him Surge? Really? Maybe I was right. Somebody told me when I was playing Chrono Cross that it was Sergey. I don't know, it's spelled kind of like Surge. I thought it was Surge. Make him cat face. The streams were not that eventful. Yeah, it was very yeah, not a great stream game. Totally enjoyable as like a regular gameplay thing, but it was not a good stream game because a lot of it is going back and forth to try to like trigger like character things. And like a lot of running around the overworld, triggering random battles. I guess you can turn off the random battles, but yeah, the story stuff was actually pretty like far apart, except for like random little character things that could happen. Finishing the second half, yes. Hello, Setsurays, Happy New Year. Finishing the second half. We just got started on July. I once bought a bootleg Oxford sweatshirt from an Armenian merchant. It was the most comfortable I ever. Oh, maybe I should have bought the bootleg Stanford sweater then. Your Australian voice was a sight to behold. Oh man. I'm glad I didn't. I don't know. I can't. Could not do it for long. It's like I had to be possessed by the right spirit in order to like bring out my Australian accent. Like sometimes Kid would just be British and there'd be nothing I could do about it. Yeah, Stray. Oh, I'm so happy you can tell just from me, like, just from this little drawing I have. And the best MCU movie, Thor: Love and Thunder. Love and Thunder? There's a movie called Thor: Love and Thunder? That sounds like a Korean webtoon. There's a scene where they show off this tourist trap with a Thanos-themed ice cream shop called Infinity Codes, and people like to complain about it because why would someone make a cutesy restaurant-themed restaurant after a worldwide tragedy? And like, do you know how soon we started making 9/11 jokes? Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of realistic. Unfortunately, realistic. Unfortunately. Can we hear a sample of the accent? Oh my god. What's the thing that Kid says? Let me look up a screenshot. Kid Chrono Trigger. What does she say? No, I have to be like, I have to be possessed by the spirit of Australia. I can't just like do it. Hey, sir. No, I can't can't do it. Wait, I need to think about... Okay, wait. First step. First step, summon Crocodile Hunter. Ain't she a beaut? Crikey! Crikey! Oh, I'm getting there. Just chuck her in the... I can't do it! Think about kangaroos. Oh, oi, mate. Look at them there, Croc. She's a beaut, that one. You sound like you're doing it at go. I mean, I kind of am. When somebody asks you to do something on stream, they're basically asking you to do it at gunpoint. Just need to be possessed by the spirit. I think that's the best I can do. I don't yeah, I don't know. I need to summon like the spirit of the Crocodile Hunter. Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. Thank you for the attempt. You're welcome. I actually kind of like doing accents. You can tell from the fact I read like all dialogue ever. I don't think I'm particularly good at it, but I like it's like fun voice acting. I don't know. What's your best accent? I've never been evaluated on my accent. I think I can do a pretty good... Okay, well, funnily, I can't do a Korean accent. Like, my dad has a pretty thick, like, Korean accent when he speaks English, and I can't copy it. I don't know how to copy it. So that's kind of funny, even though I've grown up with it, but I cannot. The Australian one, obviously. I think I can do a pretty okay British accent and a pretty okay, like, American South accent, but that's just me thinking I can do it. This is just based on the fact that I can like pull it out a bit more easily than the Australian one. But I've never had anybody from the South or from the UK like tell me my accent is like good or bad. So who knows? Trying a Korean accent sounding like the most racist thing in the world. Yeah, exactly. I can't. I don't know. I've pulled out the Southern accent quite a bit for the Story of Seasons playthrough. I think it's not too bad. Oh yeah, brother, I tell you what. But I've had practice with the Southern accent because of my cringe behavior as a child. Imagine Sergey saying that. Joke's on you, Sergey doesn't say anything. He's a wordless protagonist. Nothing quite like the smell of diesel first thing in the morning, I'll tell you what. Oh, you know he doesn't talk. That's why I imagine it. Oh, okay. I guess in my mind I was like, I don't even know what his voice sounds like. You could just be like, I'm Sergey. Meow. I can time travel. My name is Sergey. I'm the protagonist of Chrono Cross. You know, like... I don't even know what to imagine. You should talk with a Southern accent. I can't. I've been around Southern accents all my life in Texas and Tennessee, but never picked it up yourself. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess maybe it's kind of a similar thing with me and the Korean accent. Like I never really, I don't know, like I cannot mimic it whatsoever. Horse. I need to find a reference picture of my favorite horse from Barbie Riding Club. Here we go. Yeah, I wonder why that is. You can live in a place for so long and like never really pick up the accent. And then in other places you can kind of, it just comes naturally. I do have like a Korean, like I have like an Asian American accent. I don't know if that's a thing, but I feel like I talk differently when I'm speaking to other Asian Americans. Like somehow, like sometimes. It's a thing I've noticed since I was young. Is that like a thing? Or am I imagining it? I don't know. Asian Americans and Canadians sometimes have very slight accents. Yeah, like there's like a particular way of talking. Like even if the person like was born in like the United States or Canada or whatever, like speaking like kind of that neutral English accent or American English accent, they sometimes have like a way of speaking that's like, I don't know, like I have a cousin who has it like very strongly, right? I notice it a lot with her when I'm speaking to her, and then like when I'm speaking to her I'll kind of fall into it too, which is kind of weird, isn't it? Mello has burst out the southern accent from time to time. Oh, internet exposure has kind of settled accent in recent years. Lots of homogenized pronunciation. That's true. Probably if they speak another language at home with parents. Oh, that's true. Yeah, my cousin actually speaks. She speaks Korean much better than I do. I think she grew up speaking Korean at home. I guess that goes for anyone if English is their first language, but they have a second one at home. That's true. That's true. Yeah, what happened to me then? Something went wrong with me. How come I don't know how to speak a second language? I used to mispronounce things a lot because my the only people who I would hear pronounce certain words are my parents. Whoops. Great horse, very gay. Extremely fabulous. Yeah, I used to say diamond. That's how my dad said it. So you twinkle, twinkle, little star, like a diamond in the sky. I said that for like the first, I don't know, like 10 years of my life. I used to say pronunciation instead of pronunciation. Stuff like that. I saw a video where someone called popcorn chicken popcorn. Chicken popcorn. You know, popcorn produced from chickens. I used to say salmon. Maybe that's a common one. Maybe kids just say that regardless, but I used to say salmon and almond. Beanie rant time? Uh-oh, incoming! Brace yourselves. Irrationally angry when companies will use the wrong terms for popcorn chicken and chicken nuggets. Uh-oh, I'm scared. What abomination has occurred? I feel like I need to color the... Oh, they're the shinies here. Okay. Yeah. I need to draw the most traumatizing thing in Chrono Cross, which is that music puzzle at for the last boss. Where the heck? There we go. Popeyes last year was, yo, check out our chicken nuggets, and it was popcorn chicken. Why would they do this? What are they? Who are they trying to fool? See videos online where someone will be like, I'm ranking every fast food chicken nugget, and then they'll include popcorn chicken from places like Sonic or Chick-fil-A. Then you know not to trust the video. You're like, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. Popcorn chicken is cut up pieces of chicken. Chicken nuggets are ground and shaped chicken. They aren't the same thing. Preach. I love popcorn chicken. I had some for lunch today. There's a place that opened up nearby that has popcorn chicken, but you can get like different like seasoning flavors. It's very nice. Okay. Like seaweed or like spicy seaweed flakes, spicy. I forget what the other ones are. Cumin. Grilled cheese is cheese and bread only. If you put anything else on it, then it has become a melt. Ah. Oh, I actually wasn't aware of that distinction. Oh man, I haven't had grilled cheese in a long time. Seaweed flake chicken. Yeah, they put like a salted like a seaweed salt seasoning on top of the chicken, and then they like shake it around. You get it? It's like nice and seaweedy. It's pretty delicious. Check out our pulled pork grilled cheese. That's a melt! I will remember this. I learned something new today. I want to try that, but around these parts, the only options are normal and deep fried. Oh no! Yeah, the place that I get it from, it's from a place called Macho Burger. I don't think it's a... It's like, I think it's local. I don't think it's a chain, sadly. It's pretty good. It's like the only place around here, I think, that has a kind of stuff. That I know of. Actually, that I know of. There's probably other places. Sonic last year had a grilled cheese burger. Oh, you mean a patty? Even Sonic, not Sonic. How could Sonic betray you like this? No. Well, Laudica dude, you ever come visit the Bay Area, you can check out Macho Burger. It's a macho themed burger place, but they also serve popcorn chicken. The decor is like muscles and like weights. If you really want to make a grilled cheeseburger, make a burger with 2 grilled cheese sandwiches as buns. That sounds amazing though. Potentially deadly, but that sounds really good. Sonic betrays me every year. They bring back their pickle juice. Pickle juice? I legitimately thought we were talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. And thinking about it for 5 more seconds, I realized that makes no sense. Why would Sonic the Hedgehog have a grilled cheeseburger? I don't know. I thought we were talking about... I'm so dumb. That sounds fantastic. Where at? Yeah, Bay Area. Northern California location. Around like San Jose-ish. You should be able to find it just like on Google Maps. I don't remember exactly what city it said. I just like type in the locations and then just go there. There's not as many gimmicky food places out here. We don't have Macho Gerber, we have Mucho Burrito. Ooh, Mucho Burrito, please. Pickled juice slushes are a popular thing in Texas. Really? I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay, I think we're done with July. We're done with July. Got a lot of doodles in here. We're done with July. Sonic Games got rid of the pickle juice mechanics. The games really went downhill. I know. Field trip to Macho Burger. Yeah. They're very slow. That's the only problem. They're very slow. Like you order there, there's nobody there. Get ready to wait for like 30 minutes. But if you order ahead, no problem. That's the only thing I will say. So, we need to be doing chores, but okay, let's move on to August. We played Typing of the Dead. Oh, and then my Hollow Stars Oshi graduated. I should draw them. I went to IKEA a lot. I don't know if that's like a thing I should draw. That's Typing of the Dead. I need to draw this person wearing the Dreamcast backpack. And then I will draw Magni Desmond and Vesper Noir. As a kind of an indicator of the obsession with Hollow Stars that I fell into this year. No chores. August should be a birthday cake? Oh yeah! I was born during that month, wasn't I? It was me, wasn't I? August was when I discovered the JoJo stream. Aww! Yeah, I think that was when I was playing the Echoes of the Eye DLC. Oh, I should draw a guy. What are they called? The Owl Elks. I should draw the stranger. Or not the stranger, the prisoner. Or I don't know. Has everyone played the game? A Owl Elk. No one specifically. Let's see. Huh. You can be the Owl Elk in VR chat, apparently. That's interesting. The fellas. Yeah, I think a lot of y'all came by my stream because of Outer Wilds. I got to enjoy it with everybody. Let's see. Okay, well, first things first. I'm gonna draw myself with the Dreamcast backpack. One-year JoJoversary? Go back there, Combos apparently have known you since early February. Really? Time sure passed by fast. Great VR chat Worlds of Outer Worlds, very thorough fan base. Oh, really? Oh, cool. I thought it was just like, I just happened to see it in like the Google images while I was looking for a reference picture. He's here for Harvest Moon. Oh yeah! Here since the first one. Yeah, Greg just kind of like appeared as soon as I was streaming. Started streaming again. Yeah, it was mostly me and my sister. Back when I was streaming Pokemon. I think that was like the first game I really streamed regularly. helping of the dead. 1 year JoJoversary? When did I start streaming again? It's kind of weird because I made my Twitch account like a long time ago. I streamed like 5 times and then just like didn't stream. Any big plans for streaming this year? I don't know. I mean, I like the vibe I have now. Like, just kind of chilling, just playing like random games that I enjoy. Showing off games that may not be as well known that I like. And just like hanging out with people. I don't know. I'm like not very ambitious when it comes to this stuff. I don't know. I know people often do like events and stuff, like birthday streams and streamiversary things, but I just like, I'm too lazy for that. I'm too lazy. How do I draw an owl elk? He looks like a weird pigeon. I don't really stream like ever, but the few times I actually tried to plan something out and didn't like it as much compared to picking a game and just saying screw it. Yeah, like I feel like, I don't know. I just like the vibe. Just like chilling. When I first met you, you were working on that artwork that currently adorns your about here on Twitch. Oh yeah, my business card. My business card that I was making. Because I hadn't updated my business card. How's that for an antler? Yeah, that was a while back. I hadn't made my business card. I hadn't like remade my business card since 2015 or something. Does this look weird with the mouth open? This chick got some rad arts. Aw, thanks. Screen cap of one of the older streams in 2017. Oh man, that was so long ago. Yeah, I was very shy. I didn't do any talking, which is kind of hard to believe now because I feel like I talk so much on stream. But yeah, I was like so shy about talking. So I streamed art every once in a while. But I think my settings were kind of like garbage too. Like I think the screen quality wasn't that good back then. I don't know. Talking is hard, yeah. I was just so, I don't know why I was so shy. It's like hard to remember what was going through my mind back then. Surprised when you started streaming late 2022. Oh, by the way, hey Chunky Muffins. Good to see ya. Happy New Year. You're never shy, really pretty impressive. Yeah, I don't know. I did a lot of growing, I think, in between 2017 and now. Oh, it was my first talking stream? Really? That you came to? Put a little heart here. Yeah. The prisoner has a broken horn, right? He like doesn't have. I think he has one broken one. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I just have like a list of games I want to play. I think we were talking about them in some previous streams, but he's so cute. I don't know, like, I kind of want to play like the original Baldur's Gate 2, like the older one. I have no idea if it makes a good stream game. I mean, I still want to play Super Mario RPG. I got the The new Mario, Paper Mario, the Origami King. I'm gonna play that. Did you play the first? Oh, the very first Baldur's Gate? I have never played the very first one. Is the first one worth playing? I know in my childhood, all my friends were about like Baldur's Gate 2, the hamster guy, and like all that stuff. I don't know, but I also like revisiting old games. BG2 is a direct sequel. Oh, okay, then maybe I should play the first just for the story. I'd like to announce that my next door neighbor has brought me a slice of pecan pie and it's quite delicious. Ooh, lucky! That's nice of them. Oh, nice. It wasn't my first stream talking in February? Oh, really? I don't remember. Time all blends together. Butter pecan pie, delicious. Yeah, I don't know, a lot of games I want to play. I have a play date. You all know what that is? It's like, it's that like that little handheld game console with the crank. I kind of wanted to play some games on there because there's some pretty nice like short little indie games that are out for it. So I think that might be fun to do, like, because you can stream the screen, but you can also, I don't know, because of the crank, it might be, I could do like a hand cam of it. I think that might be fun. You can use your character from BG1 for BG2. The continuity, that's cool. Oh, so the save like carries over. Okay, maybe I should go on a Baldur's Gate adventure next year. This is really cool first-person dungeon crawler I'd like to check out. Yeah, there's like a lot of weird, interesting stuff just because of the like, I don't know. It's like the crank mechanic lets you do interesting things. I've played a couple games on it already. Like there's like a bird watching game. That was really fun. You take pictures of birds. I don't know how I'm drawing this. I'm trying to draw like a funeral picture of Magni Desmond, but I don't know if that's like... Actually, let me try to draw both Magni and Vesper in the picture. Really, I really like to see a remake of the first two. Do you think it holds up well? Seems like you're familiar with it. Like, do you think it would hold up well for someone who hasn't played them before? Because that's one worry I have about older games is not that I wouldn't enjoy them, but like, I don't know, it might be hard. Maybe I'll have to, I guess worst comes to worst, I could just play with a walkthrough. But it's also hard to kind of judge, like, you know, whether it's fun to watch. You have to ignore the graphics. Oh yeah, that's no problem. I'm not really too, I don't get too bogged down on graphics. Only if it's like, makes it hard to, there's some older games. Final Fantasy is kind of guilty of this, I think. A lot of JRPGs from the PS1 era are, where like you cannot find the exits or entrances to like screens because they're on the like pre-rendered backgrounds or whatever, and you're like, is that a door? And then it turns out it's not, and then you're like, how do I leave? I don't know how to get out of here. The mangaka that made Dungeon Meshi loves them, so they must be peak fiction. Oh. That's a great endorsement. Games from back then really don't hold your hand either, so you have to pay attention. That's true. Like Barbie's Writing Club. Only the most hardcore of gamers can make it through that one. What else? I don't know. I know Rinks, I think, suggested doing a rant stream, which I actually think might be kind of fun. It could be like like evil Joy. Evil JoJo story has appeared. And be like, I'm gonna just complain all stream. I don't know what game I would play though. I'm so mad. And make a little avatar for myself that's like all angry. Oops. You have a lot to rant about? Not really. Except for Final Fantasy 16. I think that's how the topic came up. But I don't know, it might be kind of fun to like try to be angry during a stream. I mean, I could go the other. I could either play an angry game and like just go, you know, try to do a rage stream, or I could play an extremely calm game and try to be mad the whole time. See how long I can go without chilling out. And just play like Slime Rancher and be like, these slimes are too cute. It makes me so mad. They're too round. Who on earth made them like this? Love your joy, Gremlin. Thank you. You Final Fantasy 16, the movie, the game. Yes, and the only reason I'm mad about it, like if I truly don't like something, I won't really think about it too much. But I was like disappointed, I guess. It's like I really wanted to like Final Fantasy 16. And then I didn't like it, and I was sad about it. I usually like Final Fantasy games, but the amount of cutscenes in 16 made me stop. Oh, really? Yeah, it wasn't, the cutscenes actually I wasn't too bothered by, but Yoshi P was the producer for Final Fantasy 16, so everybody was expecting something great. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, the game itself, it's a high quality game. I think the story was, kind of lacking. Yeah. I think the cutscenes thing, I can understand that too. In some ways, it's a little bit like, you know, Final Fantasy's kind of known for its long summon cutscenes, and you have a story that's all about the summons, so it's like, you know what, cutscene game. Like that kind of makes sense, I guess. I can see why people don't like that. But man, I just didn't like any of the characters. I didn't like any of the characters. So I was like, what is, like, Jill? Like, I wanted to like Jill. She's like kind of cool, but she's just like, she does nothing. She's there purely. She has cool magical powers, right? The cool magical powers serve two purposes. One, it's the motivation for the bad guys to kidnap her. Two, it's used to power up Clive, the protagonist, so she doesn't have the powers later. And it's like, what's the point? You made her like you gave her like a cool set of powers, and then she doesn't. Like she's just there to be a love interest, and it makes me mad. Oh my god, I drew on the wrong layer. What's wrong with me? Hold on, this can be fixed. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Cut. Final Fantasy hasn't had a great game since 10. Yeah, I haven't played 13. I cannot comment on it, though I know a lot of people didn't like that one either. And 15 people liked. Wait, what the heck? What have I done with my... Okay. Cut this. 15 people liked, but... Yeah, it wasn't great either. What did I say about games? Oh, I think Chucky Muffins tagged the wrong person. No worries. We're ranting. We're ranting about Final Fantasy. I've messed up my layers. Okay, there we go. You're doing chores! I'm proud of you. We're ranting about Final Fantasy. Can I join it? Sure. Final Fantasy 6 is the best one and there's zero context. I think a lot of people would agree with you. Alas, I have not finished it. So now that I have the Pixel remake, I no longer have any excuses. Zero contest? Oh, zero contest. Oh, okay. Zero context also makes sense. The first 3/4 of Final Fantasy 15 was good, then became really linear off the time skip and the story didn't make sense. Yeah, I heard that you had to like watch the movie to like understand the game. Which seems like not a great idea. I did not watch the movie, and I don't know, like after I finished the game, I was like, should I watch the movie so I can understand what's going on? And then I was like, nah. I only played 6 and like the first 3/4 of 12. Oh yeah, 12 I didn't like too much either. I thought the battle system was kind of cool, like with the gambits and stuff. Like, it's fun to set up like an auto battler team and just have them grind levels overnight. That's fun. But, yeah, the story was kind of weird. I don't know, a lot of the characters don't even like ever talk to each other. It's where they went away from turn-based combat, which is what I loved about Final Fantasy. What I'm realizing about this is I feel like I'm... yeah, I definitely didn't mind the battle changes, which is kind of interesting. I can definitely see that being like a... being a deal breaker though. You didn't name your cat after Fran? I mean, Fran and Balthier are like the only good characters from that game. That's what I think. They're so cool. Fran is a great cat name. There's like a pair of giant turtle monsters on a beach that they could not get past. Yeah, sometimes that happens, huh? In RPGs. You get like stuck on a boss and you're like, well, this requires me having to spend hours grinding, so I'm just not going to. I understand. Couldn't quite understand why Penelo was even in the party. Yeah, like I think I looked something up where I read something where that pointed out that Penelo and Ash never even talk to each other. They don't have any lines of dialogue where they talk to each other or something like that. I can't remember if it was Penelo or if it was a different character. But yeah, I don't know. There were some character problems. Which is that's my what is it? Pet peeve, I guess. Might be a widely known thing, but Balthier was supposed to be the main character, and the last minute they were told they needed more of a shonen protag and created Vaughn, which is why despite being the MC, he's so irrelevant to the story. Oh, really? I did not know that. It kind of makes sense, though. That makes sense. Like, it kind of makes sense why the story feels so, like, weird. Yeah, I mean, I don't envy the people in the position of making this story. I'm sure they wanted to make something cooler, too. Interesting. I would love actually to like watch some interviews with the dev team. But they probably couldn't ever, as long as Final Fantasy exists as a franchise, I suppose. Vaughn only existed because his brother was in the army, right? Oh yeah, I totally forgotten. And he like wants to be like Balthier. I want to be a sky pirate. Ah, well. Yeah, there's also a bunch of like political stuff that I don't quite understand. I don't know. Maybe I'm too dumb for the game. All the armored bad guys confuse you. Yeah, the what were they called? The judges or whatever. I was like, why am I fighting you? I don't know. Why can't we be friends? When I was in middle school, I had the special edition of God of War 2 for the PS2 that came with a behind-the-scenes documentary DVD. It's the thing that got you interested in game design. Oh, that's cool. If I can't see their faces, I just have no idea who they are. Yeah. You're like, I don't recognize the armor. I don't know. Yeah. Yep. So I don't know. I think the solution is go back and replay the old Final Fantasies, maybe. I kind of want to replay Final Fantasy 9. It's been a while. I wonder if I'll still like it as much as I did when I was younger. But I couldn't, if somebody asked me what the story was, I couldn't be able to like tell you. The other day my husband and I were like, I don't remember why it came up. My husband was like, do you remember what the deal with Kuja was? And I was like, he had some kind of complex about being a clone. I can't remember exactly. That's one you never play. Oh, it is my favorite. But it was the first Final Fantasy I ever played, Final Fantasy IX, and I liked it very much. The beach volleyball boys? Oh, that's 10. 10 is with the beach volleyball boys. More accurately, the underwater volleyball boys. Yeah, 9, I do not. 9 has no sports, but they do have a mini game where you have to do a mock battle on a theater stage. It's like right at the beginning of the game. I remember it very clearly. I'll start streaming Final Fantasy 9 if you stream Final Fantasy 6. Streaming a Final Fantasy game seems like it'll take forever though. Doesn't that scare you? It scares me. Hey Galaxy Duck, what's up? Happy New Year. I mean, I would love to share Final Fantasy 9, but I'm already kind of doing like Legend of Legaia is going on like 50 hours already, and I don't know if I can do that again. That minigame is infamous because it's tough to get perfect. Yeah! Yeah! I remember doing it over and over again because I was like, I want to get the perfect thing. Played like 50 hours of Final Fantasy 8 before I learned about stealing enemy abilities, and you missed dozens of spells. No! Oh no. Yeah, I definitely followed a walkthrough when I played Final Fantasy 8. I had started it. I started Final Fantasy 8 like several times, and I just couldn't wrap my head around the battle system very easily. So I was like, you know what? I want to finish it because I want to know what Final Fantasy 8 is about. So I'll just follow a walkthrough and just kind of help myself ensure that I finish it. And then I finished it with a walkthrough, so I've like seen everything, and I don't think I could like describe what Final Fantasy 8 was about. It's like in the same space as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where it's like I've seen it and I like it and I understood it, but I don't think I can like summarize it for somebody. I'd be like, well, there's some kids, and then there's like this witch lady, and then also the moon and astronauts. I'm like, it's a wild game. Final Fantasy 9 is around 39 hours. If you do 2 streams of Final Fantasy 9 a week at 3 hours each, that's only 6.5 weeks. Wow. Final Fantasy 6 is around 35 hours if you're curious. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. I do want to play Final Fantasy 6 with people. You guys like my owl elk? Isn't he cute? Look at him. So cute. Draw his, might hate me for this, but I recently played Final Fantasy 9 for the first time and thought it was a total bore. No! Oh no, I'm so sad. That's okay. It also makes me kind of afraid because I wonder if me liking Final Fantasy 9 is just because it was my first Final Fantasy and also I was much younger then. What if I play Final Fantasy 9 again and I think it's boring? My whole life will be in shambles. My life would have been a lie. I'm scared. You love him? Yeah. Look at him, so cute. Your streams tend to go a bit longer than mine do, so you could finish Final Fantasy 6 in well under 2 months. Oh man, oh man. Tempting. Tried it a few times. It's a much different vibe I couldn't get into. Uh-oh, this doesn't bode well. What if I hate Final Fantasy 9? If I play it again? I'm scared. You're scaring me. I remind you that Final Fantasy 6 was the best one. I believe you. I mean, I've played half of it. I lost my save file and it was very traumatic. I believe you. I did enjoy the amount that I played though. Can play the song on the piano. Oh, nice. Song of Storms. It's a good song. Also the cutscene is scary in Ocarina of Time. That's okay. 9 is the only one I have interest in playing. Yeah, I'm curious to know what you think. Since it turns out that other people who've played it more recently have not enjoyed it that much. So now I'm scared. Back to chores. Okay. Good luck with chores. Good job, Beanie. Good job with the chores. Also, I haven't played a lot of the spin-off games. Like, there's like Final Fantasy Type 0. There's I've never played any of the tactics games. What else is there? I have played a lot of the mobile games, so I don't know. But those aren't super good or anything. Type 0 was bad, really? Oh. Theatrhythm. Oh yeah, Juice Box. I played the original Theatrhythm. Did it come out on 3DS? I think I had it at some point. Do I still have it? Yeah, I do want to play it. Theatrhythm seems kind of chill. That seems fun. Type 0 was bad. Oh no. Like the drawing of your character. Thank you. I'm ready to kill some zombies by typing. Don't like JRPGs at all. Just watched a playthrough of 9 and loved watching it. Love Vivi. I know, isn't Vivi so cute? Vivi is so precious, and he's going through so much existential angst, but being cute at the same time. I love that. I love that. Should play Theatrhythm. Cause like Final Fantasy music. Come on. How could you not? Like, you don't even have to like play the game good. Just like listen, you know, it's an excuse to listen to the music and like try to get a high score. The original was 3DS. The sequel was Curtain Call, basically the same game but more songs. The newest Final Barline has way more songs, tons of DLC, and super hard stuff for the dedicated. Oh, that's the Switch one, right? Was Curtain Call also Switch? Final Bar. Maybe I should get Final Barline. I don't know. Got pretty into Final Fantasy 7, but my Xbox died. Switch and PS4. Curtain Call was 3DS. Oh, okay. I see. Oh man, now I want to play rhythm games. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 is good. Oh, I started playing the mobile game, the Final Fantasy 7 mobile game, Ever Crisis. I guess it's like a pretty good summary of the Final Fantasy 7 related games. But it's not that like fun. So I don't know. And it's sort of bad timing for me because I just recently finished Crisis Core. So I was kind of like, I already know this story. I don't know. I might try to get through it, the like main story for that game, and just kind of treat it like a book, and roll for like fancy Zack costumes every now and then. DDR stream. Have I mentioned I used to have like a legit like DDR? What are they called? It's not the pad. It's not like the fold up like plastic DDR pad. It's like I had like the actual like a metal dance pad with like a bar and everything. I have no idea where we got it. I think my dad found it at a garage sale or something. I had one when I was a kid. Metal pad. There were a few. Yeah, I have no idea where it is right now. Probably just somewhere in my parents' house. Back in another state. A stream of me playing DDR would just be getting, like, running out of breath, like, 20 minutes in and being like... playing rhythm games with rhythm accessories. Wish Rhythm Heaven was on PC. I love Rhythm Heaven. It's so wacky. I beat the Switch version a while back. Oh no, sorry. Was there a Switch version? 3DS version? Whatever the new one was. Beat whatever recent one a little while ago. Maybe last year sometime. Matu Burgers and DDR. I did mention that I had one, yeah. It was like the thing that made our house the cool house to come over. Come over to. Yeah, but we never really like, it was wasted on us. Like nobody in my family really like got good at DDR. But we'd play it for exercise every now and then. The latest was 3DS Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. One of those, where's the Newport Nintendo series? Ah, yes. The ones where you make like magic circles, summoning circles before each Nintendo Direct. One of those series. I feel like I'm drawing much slower than I did yesterday. Maybe because I'm talking more. Dark purple. Dark purple? Not blue enough. There we go. But in terms of like games with alternative controllers, I want to play more typing games. I don't know if I heard that the new Typing of the Dead is just okay. Like it's not great. I think the typing games are fun. There's a typing game I saw at like Games Done Quick some years ago called The Texorcist or something. And I don't have it. I've had it wishlisted on Steam for a while because I was like, oh, I should remember to try to play this game. And it's kind of hard because you have to type like Latin and not like normal words that you would say that you would type in real life. So that seems kind of like a fun challenge. Didn't even occur to me that we're getting a JoJo stream on a Monday. Yeah, I mean, I originally wasn't gonna stream today, but I was like, I want to finish this. It's fun to do it on stream, so here we are. You can do Mario Teaches Typing. Oh yeah, there's that. There's also the Pokemon. I've been looking for it in my recent trips to Japan on the off chance it might be somewhere. But there's like a Pokemon adventure typing adventure game for 3D or maybe regular DS. I don't know. And it comes with like a special like keyboard, but apparently it's pretty rare. So I don't know. Pretty rare, but I want the special Bluetooth keyboard that connects to your DS. Wanted to stream it so bad. I ended up investing in 3DS capture hardware. Love Rhythm Heaven to bits, especially Fever for the Wii. That one is much nicer with unofficial method. Oh dang, how was your adventure in getting capture hardware for the 3DS? Was it like difficult to find what you needed? Cause I'd love to stream 3DS stuff too, but it seems hard. I've only really done like a cursory search though. The Pokemon one has one of the most intense Pokemon songs? Oh dang. I gotta look it up. Basically, you send your 3DS to a modder, pay for the parts and label. Not all 3DS models work. Oh, so it's like complicated. You can't just like buy a kit and like do it yourself. Dang. Interesting. Someday I'll try to figure out how to get the capture stuff to work. You lose the IR blaster. Oh. Not my IR blaster, no. Whoa, can I use my 3DS with my Tamagotchis? Is it the same IR protocol? I must investigate. Maybe I can use my 3DS with Tamagotchis. Can I program like a little homebrew thing to send stuff to like be a pretend Tamagotchi on the fly? That might be kind of cool. There's the wireless method of capture. Oh, I've heard of this. You have to what is it called? Like, change the firmware or something? Wireless method is also limited to like 20-ish FPS. Oh! Darn, that's sad. That's disappointing. Doesn't work if there's any walls between you and the router. Wouldn't work with rhythm games. Ah, I see. Might be okay with, say, like, an RPG. Ah, I see. You have to mod your 3DS with custom firmware. Right. Okay. I guess if I'm not playing like rhythm games or something that requires like no lag, I guess that would be an option. I don't know. There's so many games I want to play. And I don't know how to share them with you all. Funeral picture. my favorite VTubers who graduated this year. I think we should just keep playing Legaia forever. I would not be opposed to it. You know, my sister, the one who plays Legaia a lot, she messaged me the other day. She was like, oh yeah, I was catching up on your stream and like, oh no, I told her about the fact that we were talking about speedruns, Legaia speedruns, and I told her to go look one up because she's played the game, so she was not gonna get spoiled. And she's like, yeah, that was pretty interesting. And I just remembered watching the speedrun. There's like a lot of stuff that happens, so be prepared to keep playing it for a lot longer. I was like, oh, okay. Like we're like 50 hours in. I was like, we gotta be done, right? Gotta be almost done, right? But no, still more Legaia. What's a VTuber graduation? It's basically it's like when they quit. It's called graduation. I'm not entirely sure why. It's just like a cultural word. I think it was maybe borrowed from just like the idol industry in general, like non VTubing idol stuff. But yeah, like my two favorite VTubers, the ones that really kind of got me into VTubing, like late last year, I really liked them. I hadn't really been into VTubers before, and they were really cool, but they quit. You know, they wanted to do other things. They only were active for about a year, so it was kind of surprising. But yeah, I miss their streams. Good streams. But they gotta do what they gotta do. They chose this for themselves, and that's what they wanted to do. So, hope JoJo's story doesn't graduate anytime soon. Oh no, I mean, I'm having a great time. Yeah, I'm not gonna be quitting anytime soon. I'm having a great time. Wireless method is fine, but I'm a stickler for timing and I didn't like how the 20 FPS look. I ended up forking over for the good stuff. Got a 3DS backlog I could stream if I want, that's nice. Also WarriorWare. WarriorWare! You know, I've never played a WarriorWare game. I see like references to it all the time. I guess it's sort of Rhythm Heaven adjacent. All right, is this August? What else we got for August? Oh yeah, I was supposed to draw a birthday cake, huh? Draw a birthday cake. I'll draw my favorite kind of birthday cake. Yeah, I'm having a great time. I don't think I'm gonna be. I do have the privilege of being able to kind of like stream as much or as little as I want. Which technically, the VTubers in these communities, these like companies, they technically have that too, but you know, it's a lot of pressure. They stream almost every day. And like when they're not streaming, they're also like working on other projects like you know, music covers and like collaborations and all sorts of stuff. So, you know, it's stressful. And like you're trying to think of like how to be fresh and new and like, you know, and then because the audience is so much larger, sometimes you get people who are not very nice. And that probably wears down on you too. So, you know, like I can understand. You never heard of VTuber companies? Oh, really? Oops, I put it on the wrong layer again. What is wrong with me? The line art does not belong here. Merge selected layers. There we go. Okay. But yeah, there's a couple of popular ones. My Hololive is one of the big ones, and Anycolor, which is the company behind the Niji Sanji VTuber group, is also a big one. Like when I was in Japan, if you go into like anime, like the big anime store, you know, there's anime merch, but there's also like Niji Sanji merch. Like you can just go into like a brick and mortar store and buy VTuber merch. So it's pretty big, I would say. Um, I've actually never watched any Niji-Sanji streams. I mean, there's so many VTubers. It's like, I don't know. I'm happy watching HoloLive people. So, but yeah, they're both. Those are the, I think, like the two big companies. But yeah, they're, you know, they. So it's kind of nice in a way. Like you get hired as a VTuber at one of these companies. You kind of have like a salary, and you have like a manager that will help you with like getting stream ideas set up, or like getting collaborations with companies or whatever. The company has like money, so you can do like bigger streams and like help you put on like concerts and like distribute them on like streaming websites and things like that. But on the flip side, you're like, you know, you gotta do what they tell you. I feel like at least HoloLive is pretty, you know, they're pretty flexible. Like it seems like they leave a lot of the decisions up to their streamers, but you know, the pressure probably is still there a little bit. It's fascinating. Yeah, it is kind of fascinating. I believe HoloLive originally started out as a... the story is pretty interesting. It's like this company that originally started out as like a VR... They wanted to become like a VR company. So like somebody... Or like a company that makes like VR software. And like develops it. And so they created a VTuber. Their very first VTuber was somebody named Sora. I forget her last name. She's still active. Was, you know, like they hired somebody to act as like their mascot. And so like they were kind of they created this VTuber as sort of like a promotional, like, oh, look at our software, like look what it can do. And like we have this VTuber kind of being our mascot and demonstrating it or whatever. And yeah, it kind of just... I don't know exactly how it happened, but it kind of just snowballed from there and was like, okay, we're doing the like celebrity thing now. Like the VTuber herself has kind of gotten like fans and stuff. And so can we sort of just keep going with this idea? And they ended up being kind of more like an idol company. So it's kind of interesting how that happened. Didn't know what a VTuber was until a couple of years ago. Wish I never found out, but they're everywhere on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense though, because like, I mean, I think that's also one reason why I started streaming more. Because back when I originally started streaming on Twitch, like I didn't want to show my face, and that was like a thing that, you know, it felt like you kind of had to do on Twitch, or it's weird. But then when, you know, VTubing kind of became more of a thing, and then I figured out how to make this little avatar and character animator. I was like, actually, that's perfect. Like, I feel like I can kind of interact better and like show off expressions and stuff. But, you know, I don't have to show my real face, and so that's kind of nice. It's like very comfortable. I don't actually have a problem with VTubers, it's just not my thing, really. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. I think that's fine. You have horrific facial scarring. No, I'm just shy about my face. I don't have horrific facial scarring. But, you know. Hopefully you would all still like me, even if I did. Totally get why people do it. Yeah. I think it's very comforting or comfortable for a lot of people, having like an avatar you can kind of use. And you can do a lot of fun things with it, you know, like stuff you couldn't, like, you know, these eyebrows. You can get this in real life. Look at this. I can't do it on purpose, but you couldn't get this eyebrow action in real life, you know? There are benefits. All right, August is done. I am doing this so slowly. Oh my gosh, I spent 2 hours already. Let's see. I'd like JoJo more if she had badass scars. Well, only if the scars have like a cool story behind them, right? What if I had scars but they were not badass? They were like, I accidentally I don't know. I got in a fight with a chicken and lost. That would be not as cool. You're already cool about. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so nice. You come to Twitch for the eyebrow action. I like when the eyebrows flip upside down and move to. I don't know how to make it not do that, but I feel like it's kind of become my brand. The eyebrows. Oh man. Okay. September. Let's see what's going on in September. I played Edith Finch. I don't know how to draw that. Should I draw like a very sad person? What remains of Edith Finch? I'm not sure. How do you draw Edith Finch? I guess like I could draw the like weird house. Get into the baby. Oh yeah. That was horrifying. Edith as a finch. That's true. I could draw a finch with like hair. I think she has a ponytail. Okay. And then did I not stream that much in September? Or I mean, I didn't like finish any games. I did do a Pokemon card opening stream. Draw some Pokemon cards. And then I did a LARP for the first time, which wasn't a stream thing, but I don't know. I feel like that was a milestone in my life. I started Legaia in September. Ah, okay. Could draw a little starting. I could draw a little Genesis tree or something. Okay. Draw this finch. Okay, what do we got here? Line art is here. Okay. Pokemon cards. Edith Finch is a bummer. Yeah, it was pretty sad. I didn't know much about it going in. It's like an interesting story, but I don't know if I would like recommend it to people. Just because it's like kind of a bummer. I don't know. I guess it's a unique game. Draw some Pokemon cards here. I'll draw a Genesis tree, but with a finch in it. Yeah. Yeah, and also I was a little bit disappointed. I guess it's an older game, so maybe people didn't have problems with it back in the day. But I feel like there was more to the story. But when I was searching around later, there isn't really any like extra. There's no like secrets to find, really. You just kind of, you know, the story. What you get in the story is what you get. There's no like extra endings. There's no like extra information. You're like, I want to know what happened for real. But yeah, that's all you get. We're talking Phil Collins Genesis or Sega. Oh, we're talking the Genesis tree from Legend of Legaia. It looks kind of funny in. I mean, this is a low poly tree. Look at this thing. I'm drawing it exactly as it's depicted in the game. Look at this tree. It looks kind of like a hand, but that is what it looks like. There we go, Edith Finch. Check it out. Okay. Looks like a hand that's been slammed in car door. What's that one, like, copy pasta? And man, car door, hook hand door, or whatever? People know what I'm talking about. I'll find it. I'll find the copy pasta. Beanie, what? Uh-oh. Am I is there a different copy pasta that I'm not aware of? Let me try to find the one that I'm talking about. This does not ring a bell. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh god. I clicked on a YouTube video. This is not what I want to do. Okay, here we go. See, I will read the one that it's like I think it was a 4chan post. It's a spooky story. You ready for the spooky story? Man and girl go out to drive under moonlight. They stop at a side of road. He turned to his girl and say, "Baby, I love you very much." "What is it, honey?" "Our car is broken down. I think the engine is broken. I'll walk and get some more fuel." "Okay, I'll stay here and look after our stereo. There have been news report of stereos being stolen." "Good idea. Keep the doors locked no matter what. I love you, sweaty." So the guy left to get fuel for the car. After 2 hours, the girl say, "Where is my baby? He was supposed to be back by now." Then the girl hear a scratching sound and voice say, "Let me in." The girl doesn't do it, and then after a while, she goes to sleep. The next morning, she wakes up and finds her boyfriend still not there. She gets out to check, and man, door, hand, hook, car door. The end. Spooky story. It involves Parappa? It's Daffy Duck hanging out with Parappa the rapper? Rappa? Wait, what did I say? Rapper? I am scared. I remember man, hook, door, car door. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I have no idea what the heck you guys are talking about. I don't know what that is. Oh, you're trying to send the link? Send it to me on Discord. And don't need it in we don't need it in the chat history. I'm scared. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Wait, okay, let me look. I'll make a flash judgment about whether or not to look at it right now or not. Why is my Discord like so laggy? Good God. Wow, okay. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Okay. I'll watch it later. I'll watch it later. Maybe. I'm scared. I'm kind of scared. I don't know what this is. What is this? Okay, I will ask my I have a trusted friend, internet savvy friend. I will ask them. I'll be like, "Dude, my chat told me about this video. Is this safe for me to watch?" And they will tell me yes or no. I will listen to them. Did you ever play Parappa the Rapper? No, I know what it is, but I've never played it. Oops, it's too blue. Unrelated, but I've made myself a truly irresponsible amount of teriyaki chicken. Nice. I mean, successfully cooking is always impressive. So, on the other hand, I'd say it's very responsible. Implying you don't trust me. I mean, you do know the things that you talk about, right, me? No offense. But you know, I know you. Just saying, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You gotta be careful. You are a good boy. That's true. It's PG-13, but the joke more about how Parappa repeats things. Ah, okay, okay. This tree looks horrible. What have I done? I'm trying to like copy the rendering and the little 3D model. Not going well. Whatever, it's fine. It's sort of Jewel-like. We'll just go with that. Where have I seen Parappa the Rapper? I didn't have it, but I know what it is. And I don't know why I know what it is. Like, where did I see it? Tons of memes. To be honest, I thought it was a hand. Yeah, it kind of looks like a hand. This is accurate to the in-game model. I feel like Legend of Legaia players will like recognize it immediately, and then like everybody else will be like, what is this green hand? Okay, here's my terrible looking Genesis tree. Oh, it looks so bad. Tons of memes. Oh, what meme have I seen? I mean, it makes sense. What memes did I see? Besides his own game, there was a spiritual sequel, Jammerlamy, and Parappa himself was in lots of Sony marketing material, even though he didn't have that many games. Ah. I see. Like, I've definitely heard the rapping. I've heard the rapping. Like, I have a memory in my mind of the rapping. I don't know where I saw it. He was in Smash Brothers knockoff PlayStation All-Stars? Oh. I didn't have that either. It'll be a mystery. I'm really bothered by this now. I don't know. I want to know why I've heard Parappa rap before. Must have been in some video. I don't know. I thought Parappa was cool. He looks cool. He looks like he'd be fun to hang out with. He plays Kratos and fights Sly Cooper and Fat Princess. That sounds kind of cool. Okay, Edith Finch. Now we'll draw some Pokemon cards. Pokemon card blue. Gotta pick the right blue. This is when I did my... I bought my own Pokemon cards for the first time. And opened them. Brand new cards. I kind of wonder why no other like collab fighting games have really taken off. Oh, actually that's not true. I was thinking about Smash Brothers, but I guess there's stuff like SNK versus Capcom and stuff, so never mind. So I guess that's a little bit different. That's more like fighting game. Smash Brothers is like Running around. Still need to watch the VOD of that stream? Oh. You got some exciting pools in that stream. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is pretty popular. Ah. E. I guess I have heard of that. Smash is technically a fighting game, but the devs don't like to balance it as such since it effectively founded a genre. Oh. Didn't stop them from adding every fighting game character under the... I see. I suppose. Can't forget the multiple versus Capcom games. Yeah, Marvel... Oh yeah, Marvel versus Capcom, SNK, Tatsunoko... What's Tatsunoko? What's Tatsunoko? Tatsunoko versus Capcom. I don't know how to draw a Pokemon card back. Does it look like this? What's the one with a memory has unlocked in my mind? There's a Dreamcast fighting game that has oh gosh, what is it called? I used to play it a lot with some friends when I was a kid. There's a girl named Sakura. But I don't think is she from that game? Dreamcast fighting game. What the heck was it called? Oh, what the heck was it called? Tatsunoko, the anime company. Some characters in the game are Ken the Eagle, Kashan, Tekkaman, and Yatterman. I don't know who these are. The production company that was big in the 70s. Yatterman, Gold Lightan, Ipatsuman, Gotchaman. Project Justice! Yeah! That's what it was called! Rival Schools! I love that game! I thought the story was fun. I don't know. Yeah, Rival Schools! That's what it was called! Oh, I haven't thought about the game in so long! Wow. Speed Racer is also Tatsunoko. What? They didn't put Speed Racer in? How dare they? Speed Racer's like their golden child. How could they not? It was only on the Wii, but I adored it. Ah. Interesting. I want Speed Racer in a fighting game. You can put Speed Racer in a... You can put Mega Man in a fighting game. You can put Phoenix Wright in a fighting game. You can't put Speed Racer in. That's unfair. That is unfair. Suddenly, Phoenix Wright was one of their ideas for Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, but they had trouble realizing his fighting style. They eventually figured out those ideas and put him into Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, that would be an interesting creative challenge, wouldn't it? It seems like that would be difficult. I'm glad they did it, though. It's something similar. How do we make him and his car into a fighting game character? Oh, I guess that's true. You can't, I guess you can't ignore his car. Like, it's like, what is he gonna do? Like, go just like punch people with his hands? That's true. That would be difficult. It got great reviews, but and surprisingly, a very obscure anime company getting a fighting game didn't do great in the West. That's too bad. They did put Frank West from Dead Rising in it? Huh. And Mega Man was in it, but specifically Mega Man Volnut from the Legend games. Huh. Captain Falcon was in Smash. His whole thing was driving. That's true. Wait. Does he not do Falcon Punch in... Is Falcon Punch invented for Super Smash Brothers? Is that not like a thing his character does? Can you tell I've never played a F-Zero game? Did they teach Falcon... Did they teach Captain Falcon how to punch for Super Smash Brothers? Wow. Okay, so... Huh. I'm not sure why I never thought about this. Why is Captain Falcon going around punching people? Punching and kicking people? Who told him to do this? He fights a lot in the OVA. There's an... What? There are F-Zero OVAs? Show me a move. Speed Racer seemed adept at hand-to-hand combat and knows how to find and use guns. Oh, that's true, yeah. He had like a whole like anime. His family members could be special moves and supers. I thought of... You're like the world that could have been. It could have been like this. We could have had something. It could have been a contender. I don't know why I did that, sorry. Speaking of terrible accents. I did not know Captain Falcon had OVAs that he was in. Could have been a contender. I don't know what it's from. I like osmosis it from like other cultural, like other media. How do I write Pokemon upside down? Like this. Okay. Digital art. Digital art, baby. It's from a movie called On the Waterfront from the 1950s. Ah, okay. Thank you. Now I can quote without qualms. After I saw the Wachowski Speed Racer movie and how a bunch of reviewers just didn't understand what Speed Racer is actually about, I went back and watched the animated series again. Oh man, I remember watching that as a kid. How is it, revisiting it? Was it fun? Is it interesting still? Well, I mean, I'm sure it's interesting still from like a revisiting critical standpoint, but like curious how, you know, things change when you visit them after a long time. Speed Racer is pure insanity. I remember with the like, oh man, I watched the movie in theaters too. I need to rewatch it. I thought it was great fun when I watched it. I remember watching it as a kid, and I don't remember how. How did my siblings and I have access to it as a kid? I don't remember. Anime aired on Cartoon Network. Ah, okay. It doesn't hold up, but back then, making sense didn't matter. I realized in my adulthood that Speed Racer was always a spy thriller, that it's just that he's a race car driver and not a spy. Oh, that makes sense. I wish I could remember basic facts about it. Like, who was the main antagonist? Like, there was one, right? There was like a main antagonist, but I can't remember. Not remember. Racing spy thriller. Car that becomes long when you're trying to drive over other cars. I've always liked Speed's brother, Racer X. Racer X! He was so cool! You're like, who's this guy? And then you're like, they're brothers? Oh my god. I remember these feelings. It's interesting. I remember the feelings. I don't remember, like, I don't remember concrete facts about the show, but I remember the feelings. Like James Bond comics, their new antagonists every episode, usually committing high-value crimes like drug dealing, money laundering, etc. Oh. There's drug dealing? Speed Racer? Oh my god. The gimmick, of course, is that somehow these big racing tournaments factored into that. Then the family dynamic, learning how Racer X has been fighting crime in similar ways before Speed. And I should watch it. That might be a fun stream idea. Speed Racer watch along. I'd love to do that. I don't know how to do that though, in like a copyright appropriate way. Discord server. Ah. True. I think another fun thing to do a watch along for would be the Saint Seiya anime. Oh, that's also a really ridiculous one from the olden days. Twitch would not be happy, yeah. It's old enough that like you'd probably be fine. True. Macho burgers and watch Speed Racer. Alexander Dean, you really want some macho burger, huh? Then DDR. Hell yeah. Oh man, now I want to rewatch. I want to rewatch Speed Racer. I guess watch. I don't know if I don't think I remember enough of it to be able to claim that I'm rewatching it though. Look at this Mew card. You have a Discord server? I don't. This kind of factors into like, I know a lot of streamers do, but this kind of factors into the me being shy thing. I don't know how streamers manage their Discords. It seems like a lot of work to like moderate and stuff. But that's what I get worried about. And like, to be honest, I'm actually not super, like I'm in a couple of Discords with friends, but I'm actually not super good at using it. So I'd feel kind of bad. Like I set up a, like, oh, let's set up a stream community Discord server. And then I just like abandon you all. And just like never talk in it. I don't know. I feel like that might happen. I'd be like a terrible parent. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like a lot of work, and like, you know, you have to kind of keep an eye out for like, you know, like people not doing great things and things like that. Just, you know, just like any other community on the internet. It's yeah, I don't know. Don't have one because I don't want to moderate a community. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I feel the same way. I don't know. Okay, there's my Mew card. There's a stream that I watched that's all old tapes varied from old shows, movies, animations, and just random old stuff. The dude streamed the entirety of the Animatrix. Oh! Wow, is the Animatrix considered old now? The Animatrix is considered old now. I'd say it's not worth it if you don't have a ton of people that could help with moderating and stuff. Yeah, I don't even know where to start with that. Like, I think the only people I would really like, I mean, I only have 2 mods like on Twitch, which are my 2 sisters, because they're probably the people I trust the most when it comes to this kind of thing. And like, I don't know if they want to spend their time moderating a Discord, you know? Like, I don't know. Animatrix aged extremely well. Oh, really? I've never watched it. I was like, I think I was like in middle school when it came out or was popular or whatever. So, and I'd heard it was like a little scary, so I never watched it. But now I could. I'm a big girl now. Watch it. Final Fantasy X is 23 years old. Ah! Final Fantasy X is graduating from undergrad. The remaster's 10 years old. Goodness. All right. I think we're done with September. Look at that. Genesis Tree, an Edith Finch, some Pokemon cards. I think October's gonna be fast because I didn't stream at all. I went to Okinawa. I went to Okinawa, so let me see. I took a picture with Doc is 23. You and Final Fantasy X are like, you guys were in the same grade. I'm gonna draw a picture of Okinawa tourist Pikachu. I took a picture of it when I was there. Where is it? Oh, Final Fantasy X. That might be another one that may be fun to replay. Where is my pictures? Oh, here we go. I think this is... Wearing like a vacation shirt. Final Fantasy X looks amazing on a CRT TV. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. Why am I lagging? Help. Computer, stop. Oh, because I keep opening Chrome tabs. Uh-oh. Come on, computer! Gotta close these tabs. Otherwise I can't stream. Okay. Okay. You know, the first time I remember encountering Final Fantasy X, I was at my friend's house who was playing it. I was in their living room. Is Twitch dying? Uh-oh. No, I think I just got laggy over here for a sec. Yeah, my PC was dying for a sec. Yeah, I think I have too many tabs open. We got it. My computer has to survive until the end of the stream. But the first time I encountered Final Fantasy X was... almost drew on the wrong layer again. At my friend's house. And she was playing Final Fantasy... We were in middle school, I think? I guess that tells you how old I am. But we got to the part where like, you know that like part where Yuna finds out. Well, there's a part where Suteki.net plays. You know what I'm talking about? Where they're like in the little like rock pond. I don't they're in a cave or something. I don't remember why they're in there. But you know, Yuna's like crying, and then Tidus is like, I'm gonna give her a kiss to cheer her up. And then they make out for like 20 minutes. And then Suteki.net starts playing. And so then my friend and I were not expecting this to happen. And so both of us just start like screaming like, ah, gross, ew. And then we're like, what if your mom comes in? What if you do? Oh my gosh, this is so you know. And then of course you're in middle school, right? So you're like kind of secretly looking. Yeah, that's my first memory with Final Fantasy X. Pikachu. Yeah, but she really liked that game, I remember. She thought like Tidus was so cool, and I was like, I don't like him at all. But I like Yuna quite a bit. I think she's a great character. Maybe I'd appreciate Tidus more now that I'm older. But as a kid, I was like, ew. I don't know why. Why didn't I like Tidus? You already just narrate and commentate on games even when you're a kid? Did I? I feel like, not like in real time. I think my sisters would have gotten really annoyed if I was doing that. But I did like, I've always liked talking about games, I suppose. Like even as a kid, I was like, oh, I like the, you know, I had strong opinions about like the storytelling, I guess. I don't know where I got that from. I think I've always been a little bit like that. Love to hate Tidus, similarly to Zack. Oh, that's interesting, because I like Zack quite a bit. So I wonder if I'd have a similar reaction to Tidus now. Like, I think now that I'm older, I'm like, you know, he's just a good guy. I can appreciate that now. Like, I just want like a dude who's like, I just want people to be chill, you know? And Zack's chill, so I like him. Like, that's kind of my thinking now. But I don't know, maybe my opinion on Tidus would change. I think when I was in middle school, I was more looking for like... I was like, ugh, he's so boring. He's not like my edgy... You know, I like my edgy, like... I don't know. Edgy characters. They need a tragic backstory. It's a bit different. I do like Zack because he's goofy, whereas Tidus is goofy and also a dick. Oh, is he like mean? I don't remember. I don't remember. What does he do? I don't remember. I don't remember. I remember the laugh thing. Who is he mean to? I don't remember. Not mean, just full of himself. Oh, I see. Well, he is a blitzball star. I mean, he's basically the quarterback, right? He's a football quarterback. Wow, look at this. Isn't this terrifying? Would you like to see this at night? Let's put some life in those eyes. There we go. Cute once more. Hello, Greg again. How's the stream going? Slow. We still got 3 more to do. We still got 3 more to do. I might skip out on the idea of doodling goals for next year. Might skip that. I don't think there will be time. And honestly, I think it's fine to just have these going slow. But I'm having a good time. I hope everyone else is too. I'm just chatting. Three more, including the 2024 plans? Yeah. So 2 more months and then 2024 plans. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just skip out on the 2024 plans because I've already been streaming for almost 3 hours. It might look neater too if I just stick in between the stick to the panels. So it looks great. Thank you. Okay, let's draw these Okinawan designs. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher these. Apologies to any Okinawans who may be watching. Wait, how many petals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I have to go back to work tomorrow after 3 weeks off for the holidays. No, don't remind me. Last day of freedom. No. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I don't want to go back. You can't make me go back. You can't make me. Actually, they can. I rely on my employer to get health insurance. You included the Pokemon cards. Yeah! My 151 card opening. Yeah. You look great, thank you. I go back next week? Ooh. Oh, so you got a little bit more freedom. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I should have, I don't know. A lot of my coworkers took like extra days off, but I did not. What's wrong with me? Everyone else is doing it. I could have just taken extra days off too. Like a lot of my coworkers aren't coming back till next week too. When did Pikachu wear a Hawaiian shirt? Oh, this is from, if you go to Naha Airport in Okinawa, there is like a big like photo spot. There's a big photo spot where you can take a picture with this Pikachu drawing. I took a picture of it because this is I didn't stream in October, but I was in Okinawa for most of it, or for a lot of it. So I'm drawing the Okinawa Pikachu. Let's see, he has like some red flowers. I was a little bit concerned about how the shirt was gonna turn out because it's got kind of an intricate design, but it's turning out okay. If I do say so myself. Is that the Pikachu from the comic you made? What Pikachu did I draw? Which Pikachu? I feel like I've drawn Pikachu a number of times. I can't remember which comic. Which comic you speak of. This is good enough, I guess. Oh, there's some shading that needs to happen here, too. Not thinking of a comic from over a year ago. Oh, okay. I see, I see. Alright. Okinawa Pikachu. Maybe I should draw a little bit of a background here too. Okinawa. Draw some nice, let's draw some blue skies. Beach. Kinda interesting, my 2 Japan trips are right next to each other. It was all the children come get a hug or photo, I don't remember. Ah, yeah. And then your husband was like, that means not you, while you were running towards the direction. Oh, yeah, that was from some years ago. We went to the Pokemon Cafe, and then they had a special guest. They had Pikachu come out, and then you could like, was it a photo? I think you could just like shake their hand or something. I can't remember. It was like some kind of activity, like interaction thing. But like a Pikachu person came out, like Chef Pikachu came out to like greet his customers. And then I was like, I want to get up. But then the staff person specifically was like, children only. So you know people have tried before. Let's see. Draw the beach. No, I want to draw some foliage. Foliage? Foliage? There we go. Shiny headed Pikachu. Why not? Make it a little less intense. Round Pikachu. Round head Pikachu. Alright. Done with October. It's Chef Pikachu. Kids in the audience are welcome to say hi. Oh, I see. Oh, November. Oh, we finished Harvest Moon Super Nintendo. I remember. We finished Harvest Moon Super Nintendo. What should I draw? I should draw the farmer. Pikachu looks like he needs to lay off the carbs. He's big boned. Don't worry about it. He's on vacation. Let him eat whatever he wants. Okay. Farmer, and I will draw a round cow. And then I also started Huevember in November. I don't know how to draw Huevember. I guess I could draw like a color wheel or something. I'll try that. Let's see. Farmer. I draw this guy. Wish I could zoom in on the pixels. How does hair work? I remember I was drawing a Harvest Moon Super Nintendo fan art earlier this year that I never finished. I've completely forgotten how I drew this person. Actually, I'll do this. I need to finish that drawing. I got distracted because of Huevember, and I was like, oh, I'll just finish Huevember real quick, and then I'll go back to it. And then I never did. Turnip. Does this guy have gloves? Okay. And a rolled up shirt. Overalls. Okay. And then I'm not the biggest fan of your heavily detailed illustrations. If you don't mind me saying, I prefer this with a minimum shading. Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting. I do think that there's some, I struggled with line art actually for a long time. I think a lot of artists joke about this too, where like my sketches I think would look very lively. You know, like you just draw like a sketch and then you'd be like, yeah, look at that like energy, right? Like, right? But then, you know, once you try to, and then you carefully go over it with the line art and then you're like, you know, and then like suddenly it just looks all stiff and you don't know why. Like I struggled with this with my line art for a while, and so I wouldn't be surprised if there was a similar thing going on with my coloring too. Overworked or whatever. But I wouldn't be able to tell you like, yeah, I don't know. I still have a long way to go with the coloring. I kind of want to keep the energy, but also make it efficient looking, like not too busy. We gotta draw a cow. How do I draw one of these cows? haven't digitally line arted ever in the last 7 years. It's uncomfortable. Yeah, I think it's a pretty common thing for people to like, I don't know, deal with. Yeah, I think I started, once I started, now I think I'm a lot more comfortable with my liner because actually some people have complained about this. Like I don't finish my lines. Like, you know how, see I have like gaps here? But I think from doing Inktober, because that's how I line art in real life, like when I'm physically using like pen and ink. But then once I started doing that with my digital line art, I think my line art started looking a lot less like stiff. So I don't know. I think I'm pretty happy with my line art, and also it goes way faster when I'm not trying to like connect all the lines and make all the little bits and pieces like perfectly shaped. Gotten more comfortable over time. I think I need to get there with color too. Like there's some middle ground, I think. Like getting interesting color but not like overdoing it. It's part of the magic. Finishing the line looks worse in most cases. Yeah, that's what I think too. Yeah, somebody actually complained about it once. Like I posted, I think, some art on Reddit somewhere. There's like an anime sketch subreddit, which for the most part, the people there are actually really nice. But I remember I posted something on there. Like somebody was like, for the love of God, finish your lines, close the lines. And I was like, I mean, I didn't reply to them, but in my head I was like, no, I think it looks way better like this. Why would I do such a thing? Pleasant to the eye is one of the aspects that makes sketches more appealing. Yeah, second that. On Reddit, it makes sense. Actually, the anime sketch subreddit are pretty nice. Actually, some of my favorite convention memories, because I post it on there pretty often, just to be like, oh, you know, I did an anime drawing. Here we go. It's like not that big of a community, but I remember I was tabling at a convention and then some people came by and then they were like, oh yeah, we're the mods of Anime Sketch. We saw that you're tabling here. We wanted to come and say hi. I was like, what the heck? So yeah, they came out of their way to come say hi to me because they, you know, they saw I was posting quite a bit. And from then on, they actually, they continued this for a couple of years actually. Like whenever they saw, they went to conventions pretty often too. Like not just local ones, but whenever they saw me, they would come and say hi and then we would chat and I'd be like, oh, yeah. I thought that was really nice of them. They have a Discord too that I'm actually in, but I'm not, again, I'm like not super good at like checking Discord. So I don't know. I have the chance to socialize with them, but I don't. But yeah, that was really nice of them. They like would come and say hi to me. Hello, Hoffer. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing good. I like that you've come ready with an artist palette. Very nice. I need to make the hat lower. It looks kind of like he's balding. Let me fix this. There we go. Looks a little less like he's balding now, but only a little bit. There we are. Look at all this progress. A little bit slow, a little slower than yesterday, but we're in November now. Almost done. Almost done. Oops, wrong brush there. Oops. Look at my lines. My lines are perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. Actually, that is something that I remember I was praised for in high school. My art teacher really liked my lines. My art teacher is really good, actually. She taught us like a lot of like, and she was like an actual practicing artist. Like she would go out and like show in galleries and stuff. She was really cool. But yeah, she always told me my lines were great. And it took me a while to kind of understand what she meant by it. The colors make your eyes go wow, nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, gotta keep improving on the color stuff, but yeah, sometimes simple is best. Simple is best. Yeah, but it's something I actually am yeah, I do get kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure how true it is when I was in high school, but like, I don't know. The fact that my teacher said that made me kind of be more confident, I think, in my line art and like my sketches in general. Yeah, a good teacher can really make a difference, I think. It's like one of the things I remember in terms of like things that adults have said to me that like really kind of stuck with me. That's like one of my things. Could you defeat your art teacher in hand-to-hand combat? I would not want to. If somebody like at gunpoint was like, you need to defeat your teacher in hand-to-hand combat. You need to beat up your teacher, or you need to, you know, eat 10 worms. I would eat the worms. I would not harm a hair on my art teacher's head. She's wonderful. I would rather eat the worms. I cannot do this to her. Wonderful teacher. She was very good at like giving feedback on stuff. She'd be like, oh, you know, like she knew I liked anime art, but she never, I always hear horror stories of people being like, oh, you know, I liked anime art and my teachers like made fun of me for it. But she never did. She always like, in fact, she like would tell me about like artists that are like, you know, kind of so like she didn't know much about anime, but she was kind of like, oh, like comic art, like I can understand that, you know, like Roy Lichtenstein like did a lot of, you know, art that was sort of based on like comic pop culture, and like, you know, here's some of his work, you can look at it and like see if it's interesting to you or like inspiring. That's how I learned about Roy Lichtenstein. You know, stuff like that. Like she was very like supportive. Just a really cool person. I think she's retired now. We're actually friends on Facebook. I think I said happy birthday to her once a while ago. I don't know if she still remembers me. I think she taught for quite a long time. But yeah, a very, very good person. Very nice person. All right. Oh, and the other thing that they did that was really cool, there were a couple of art teachers. They were all kind of like friends, which was sort of neat. I don't know, they like all got along really well. And they were all practicing artists, so they were like legit. But they would take us on like yearly field trips to go check out like art galleries and see like what's going on, and like kind of teach us how to like sort of show us like how to talk about our art. Like this is how other people make artist statements and stuff. Off to get ready for bed. Okay, thanks Alexander Dean. Happy New Year again. Thanks for coming. Have a good night. Yeah, we would go on field trips to like art galleries in the, you know, like downtown, and they would tell us about like, you know, this is how you show your art, and like this is, you know, like here's how people talk about their art and like what people do, you know, kind of just expand our horizons, not just in terms of like famous established artists, but just like what's going on in the local scene. And I didn't realize how like important that kind of thing is until later. I don't know. Cool art teachers. I was really lucky in when I was in high school. Okay, turnip. How do I draw this turnip? Da 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 da, turnip. Kind of a beige, like a very light beige color. Oops. Unlock that layer. That is too dark. Go. Some of this green over here. Turnip. Yeah. Oh, that's a great looking turnip. Look at the colors on this turnip. It looks real turnipy, doesn't it? I'm pleased. Yeah. Turnip. Oops. Yeah, turnip. Okay, cow. Drawing a cow. Also kind of a beige color, but maybe lighter than the turnip. Oops. Accidentally undid some stuff. Why do I always do this? Okay. Guess if I'm not gonna be drawing like a goals for next year section, maybe I should talk about it now. What are my New Year's resolutions? I kind of stopped doing New Year's resolutions after a while. Maybe around 2019. I think at some point I was like, I'm tired. I feel like I'm setting myself up for like being disappointed in myself. So I kind of just stopped. And to be honest, that's like more chill, I think, that way. I don't know. You got overly ambitious with the next year goal drawing. Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, this cow is so cute. How did I draw a cow this cute? Look at this. Look at this cow. Yeah, but I think I've kind of talked about it already. Like I wanna try to get a Korean tutor. Need to find a good one. I kind of want to. I need to do another. I need to finish that Harvest Moon print. This is nice music. What is this? Oh, it's the credit song from Street Fighter. What is this? Street Fighter. My 2023 resume has everything: cows, horses, and Pokemon cards. Sure does. Okay, wait, let me draw a Huevember wheel. The background. This is a nice song. What is this song? Street Fighter. Oh, nice. You know, instead of manually drawing the Huevember wheel, maybe I could have just copy pasted in the actual Huevember wheel. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh well. You went to see what song it was twice? You did it twice in a row. Oh no, I guess I knew. I just was like saying it again. I'm getting tired. You can tell my strength is waning. Oops. Okay. Me add this song to likes. Yeah. Hey Rinks, how's it going? Happy New Year! Just want to say hi and lurk. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming. Hope you're having a good New Year's Day. Congratulations. You're sick? Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Well, at least you're getting it out of the way, right? And it can only get better from here. Okay. I think this is November. Yeah, that's it for November, I think. December, I played Refined Self and Slay the Princess. I also managed to read a book. I don't know how I'm gonna draw a spy, though. I also watched The Boy and the Heron, which was nice. No voice, slight fever. Oh, no. A lot of people getting sick, yeah. Always around this time of year. Yeah, we're done with November. We're almost done. We're almost done. One more month to go. Look at this. Wow, it looks so cute. I'm so proud of myself. It's silly season after all. That's true. I want to draw the doctor from Refined Self. She's pretty. Pretty. Where's the doctor? I need to find a screenshot of the doctor. One of my pills fell into a very dusty corner and couldn't not take it. Oh no! Well, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, feeling sick is... I kind of looked forward to it when I was a kid, but now that I'm an adult, I'm like, ugh. So many things I want to do, and now I can't do them. How does this collar work? This? Move the line art. Had plans to do laundry. I know, right? You're just like, oh, now I have to do laundry some other day. How annoying. What does the doctor's shirt look like? I can't remember. I know she's wearing a lab coat, but I don't know what she's wearing underneath the lab coat. What do you wear under the lab coat? She's wearing kind of like a bra top, kind of? Okay, like that. Okay, that game was nice. Yeah, wasn't it? She's not wearing anything under the lab coat. No! I can't draw that on Twitch. It's also dangerous. You don't want to be in a wet lab with no clothes on. You're gonna get some chemical burns. Number one rule of chemistry class. Make sure you're wearing something underneath the lab coat. Okay, what else we got for December? Oh, Slay the Princess! Oh, we're just gonna be drawing some girls. Blame the dev, not me. Wait, is she actually not wearing anything? I'm like referring to fan art because I can't find like a... All of the screenshots I have of her are like bust upward. It's like her neck upward. Whatever, I won't worry about it too much. Slay the Princess. She's only got a bra or something. Yeah, she's wearing some kind of like cover across the top part. Crown. I don't know how to draw a crown. I'm just gonna make it up. Not particularly proper, yeah, PPE. Okay, princess. Yeah, we got some girls. Girls! And we'll draw a blue heron in the background to commemorate the fact that I watched a movie. The bonus quiz minigame and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was fun. It was interesting hearing about like everyone's answers. I wish more people played through that part. I think that'd be fun to do with fun to see how other people answer. Did I mention that my husband played through the bonus quizzes? I challenged him I challenged him because I wanted to know if he was gonna be better than. Oh man, I drew on the wrong layer again. I challenged him to see if he knew humans better than I did. I think he did get better scores than I did though. So officially, he knows humans better than I do. Alas. I don't think it's a hard bar to clear though. I did mention it. Oh, okay. I have so much trouble remembering whether I say things on stream or not. That seems bad, doesn't it? I can't remember what I have said. That seems bad. On doctor, sort of like dark brown skin. Color? So I don't know what her like actual colors are. That whole game is like orange. So I don't know if her hair, I guess her hair is white. I guess the lab coat would be white. That's pretty normal? Okay. Not everyone watches every stream all the time. Don't feel bad about it. Oh, that's so true. Okay, that does make me feel better. That makes me feel better. True. She has like golden eyes and like kind of yellow highlights in her hair, it seems like. Not sure. Pretty normal. Okay. Okay. That's good. I won't worry about it too much then. I do feel like I do this sometimes with friends too. Like, I'll be like talking with a friend, especially if it's somebody I haven't seen in a while. I'll be like telling them about a thing. They're like, oh yeah, you mentioned that last time. I'm like, oh. I don't remember who I told. Sorry. I don't know if anyone's bothered by it, but I feel like I do this more than other people. Okay. White. That's also pretty normal. Oh, is it? It is? Okay, that's good. Sometimes I get worried I'm gonna, I don't know, have dementia when I'm older. I'm like, oh, I'm already forgetting so much stuff. Not good at remembering things. Repeat myself all the time. I repeat myself. Oh no, Hoff. I think forgetting what other people say all the time could be a potential problem. This wouldn't. I see. Forgetting what I say Yeah, I do also kind of forget what other people say sometimes. Especially when it comes to work-related things, I have to like concentrate much harder to like remember. Cause like I think in my head I'm kind of like, I don't know, like I could just ask them again if it comes up, or like this is probably not that important, but then it turns out it's important, and I'm like, dang, I should have been paying attention. She has like orange yellow eyes. This? As someone with strong ADHD, I really appreciate when people repeat themselves a lot. That's a good point. I say potentially, not necessarily. I appreciate that. You're giving me an out. I like it. I appreciate the, I don't know. Yeah, an out, I guess, is what you'd call it. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Don't mind it when people repeat themselves. I hate repeating myself. Yeah, like I don't know why. It's one of those things, right? You don't mind when other people do it, but I don't know. It's like hard to shake the like, oh no, I'm being annoying. Well, I don't know if that's what your feeling is. Maybe you hate it for a different reason, but for me, I'm like, oh, I'm so boring. I can't think of anything new to say. I have a hard time remembering what people say if it's something I have absolutely no interest in. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be admitting that it happens a lot at work. But you know, there's a lot of different things going on at work. Some of it I'm like, I don't think I need to remember this. I need to like protect the limited amount of storage I have in my brain, because there isn't a lot of it. I don't know. I need to be picky. But like some people are really good at just like remembering everything, and I don't know how. Like my boss is one of those people. I guess that's why she's a manager, but like she's like the kind of person where you'll you know, you'll be talking about something and she'll be like, oh, like so and so was like working on this thing, or like talking about that. Like you should go talk to them. I'm like, how do you remember all this? How do you know? I would never be able to do your job. This is like her whole job is like, I mean, I guess that's what her job is. Like connect people and like know what's going on. So I don't know. I'll remember things until they become irrelevant, and if you bring it up later, I'll be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, exactly! It like becomes purged. This happens a lot for me when I'm like doing programming stuff, because like while I'm working on a project, I'll be like, I know this code inside and out. Like I know where everything is. And then, you know, like I'll move on to some other thing. And then inevitably, like somebody later on, like maybe a couple months later, will be like, oh, like, you know, I was working on something similar. Could you show me like, could you tell me like how you implemented the whatever? And I'd be like, I don't remember. Like, honestly, I would be doing the exact same thing that you would have to do, which is read the code. Like, I don't know. But I think I guess there's a little bit of like a quicker startup time for me. Like maybe it'll come back faster for me than for somebody to like remember, like try to figure it out from scratch. But yeah, that kind of thing often happens to me, where it will just leave my brain. I was like that was in school too. Like I would you know, study for the finals, and then like I'd know this stuff really well for for the final test or like during the class time. And then, you know, if you asked me like, how does an FPGA work? I'd be like, I don't remember. I'd have to Google it. I used to know things about hardware, but it's not something I do in my daily life. And so now I don't remember anything. Wow, look at this doctor. She's so cute. Look at how cute she turned out. I love her. Perfect example, come back to a code project. I'm like, this just doesn't even look like my own code. Yeah. And then you're like, what idiot wrote this code? And then you're like, oh, it was me. It was me. I wrote the idiot code. I'm the idiot. You look at the GitHub and you're like, nobody else touched this code for like months. You're like, oh, it was me. Like coming back to a game after not playing it for months, like, what does this button do? Yeah, exactly! I have this problem a lot with the Harvest Moon games. Oh, I've run into a problem. The Slay the Princess doesn't have any, like, colors. Do I just draw her white? I guess I just shade her in grayscale, maybe. More swearing and doing code comments, the quicker I will forget everything after I stop working on it. The more I'll crack up laughing coming back to it. Well, sounds like a good trade-off. Sounds like a good trade-off. Honestly. But yeah, I've gotten really good at commenting my code because I know I'm stupid and I will like forget what I was doing. And like, I feel like sometimes when I get feedback on other people's codes, I'm like, oh, you should comment this, you should comment this. And I don't know if they get annoyed by it or whatever, but I'm like, you don't understand. I'm an idiot. I need this to be commented because otherwise I will not remember anything. You can make up colors, you do it all the time. That's true. So I kind of, I feel like it'll like sort of lose the identity. I don't know. Let me try coloring it in grayscale and seeing how it looks. Maybe it'll look fine. It's like doing Huevember, or like doing Inktober again. Uh-oh, she's blending in with the background. Maybe I'll do it in like sepia tone. Yeah, like I was coming into this being like, oh, she has blonde hair and a pink dress. But nowhere in the game does she have blonde hair and a pink dress. My brain just made that up. She could be wearing a blue dress. I just assumed it was pink because she's a princess. The bias is so strong. Thinking of Peach. Oh, that's true. A lot of the code I write ends up having some kind of weird hacky stuff. My comments are just as well thought out as my code. Yeah, same here. Like whenever I like, I feel like 50% of what I write is like comments, which is like, I don't know. Nobody's told me to stop, so I feel like it helps me. I don't know. But I write so much comments. A little self-conscious about it, but not that much, because I find it very useful. Maybe this doesn't look so bad, like this kind of monochrome shading. She looks sufficiently nervous, I feel like. Right? Okay. Don't color her? Okay. We'll go with this. I think I'll end it up Pretty good. It looks like the game. Is what I want to do. Now we're gonna draw this heron. We're almost done. I just gotta draw this bird and then we're almost done. Oh my gosh. What is this song? What is this? Chants. Kawaii mode? What is this from? What the heck is this from? Otherworld. Huh. Is it from Bleach? Where's Gogeta? I have comments for every segment of my code, like for the movement system, non-transition, room transitions, and such. I think it's a good practice. Yeah, because I don't know, I just forget. I forget if it's not commented. Check out this heron. So handsome. Got yellow, neon yellow eyes. Yep. And do a little bit of shading here. Perfect. I'll comment if I truly believe a block of code would not be dead obvious to most uninformed readers. Unfortunately, a lot of programmers think everything they write is dead obvious, and I'm like, what is this alien language? Exactly! Exactly! I'm like, if this is even a little bit confusing, I'm gonna comment it. Because I will find it so confusing later. The heron is beautiful. Thank you. Look at this! Look at this! This is JoJo Stories 2023. Ta-da! Ta-da! Wow, this was fun. It was fun, like, revisiting the year like this. Kind of just talking about everything. This was fun. Hey, the last one looks really nice. Thank you! Yeah, I think I might go in and I'll do some line art coloring just to kind of get rid of all the black lines, but yeah, pretty much that's it. That's it. I think the owl elk. Yeah! Oh yeah, you were here for that. Where is it? Yeah, look at him. Ta-da! Our friend. Our friend. We gotta make sure not to forget our friend. And then, you know, here's our timber hearth person, and also our stray, the stray cat. We had some good times. It's so pretty. Thank you. It was fun. The heron was for I watched The Boy and the Heron earlier this month, so I wanted to commemorate it in a small way. But yeah, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. All right. Well, I've been streaming for a while, so this will end it here. I'll be posting it later. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. This is so much fun to do together. Thank you for all the like suggestions and like telling, you know, reminding me about like when people came in, and it was a good year. I'm glad I started streaming. I'm glad I started streaming regularly so I can hang out with all of you. It was very fun. Thank you for being pleasant people and for being nice. I have fun streaming. I hope you have fun with my streams too. All right. Let's see. Maybe I won't raid because I need to go eat dinner. So we'll just leave it here. But thank you, everybody. Thanks for Happy New Year. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll be back at the regular schedule. We'll be back with Legend of Legaia on Friday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific or so. So if you're gonna join for Leg Eye, I'll see you then. Otherwise, I'll see you another time. Thanks, everybody. Happy New Year! Yeah! All right, bye, everybody. Have a good week. Bye.